Alright, we are back with some more Twist again today. We're going to be trying Forest Warden Omu, whose hero power is 1 mana, get a 2/2 Treant, and the passive of after you summon a Treant, adapt it randomly.
Watch this!
Oh my god, we have to do so much damage.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Early, like, turn 3 manufacturing error could be a goofy play. But I do kind of want stuff before that to happen. Okay. Let's actually do this. Next turn we can go hero power, play the tree, and then play the aeroponics. I think getting early minions is more important than early card draw. When we can't afford to get behind and we have 80 health to get through.
Your courage will fail.
It's not a bad draw. Let's do this. That way they can only kill one of these cleanly. Just kind of blowing up my spot right now. I think it's too early for the malfunction there. Might argue that it's too early for the Mark of the Lotus as well, but it was a very strong tempo play. There's no super clean way to do this, so... feels like the best opportunity.
Is close.
Okay. Start with the manufacturing error most of the time. Oof. Do one of these two into the cultivation.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
This only gets me 5. So let's just do this one. Without rush. And let's hold the cultivation here. Any taunters? Well, we got 2 5 attack minions, so that's pretty good. This will theoretically also allow me to play Refreshing Spring Water, get 4 of the mana back, then I can play the Unending Swarm into the cultivation if need be. But I do want to make sure that I'm getting some attackers on board when I inevitably play the cultivation. This actually looks like it wants to be living mana cultivation now. Never mind, I can't count. Don't have that many cards left, so need to get there quickly. Probably want to go on a hunt for a drum circle off this next turn. Oof. Oh. It's also a pretty big oof. It's a good follow-up. Let's go here. It's also a good follow-up. Let's get some more stuff on the board first, though. Seven cards left. One of them is Drum Circle. I think that's the only copy of Plague of Flames in their deck, so that's like the best AoE board clear they could possibly hit. Second one.
Caress your fear.
The Cthulhu is at 18. They're just leaving. I didn't even get to kill them for all their health.
Witness the ways of my forest.
This could be a good tempo play in a matchup where the board is going to matter. Rock Dealer. Okay. Every time it gives stealth, it goes like gives taunt, which seems like a bug. It's kind of annoying. Go face. Or don't. Okay, just undoing the adapt, I suppose. A coin Unending Swarm could be huge, so I'm trying to hold off on playing the coin if I can. That said, that also looks like a strong play here.
Job's done.
We have 4 bombs in our deck. We just draw first, then attack, I suppose. Just in case we accidentally hit some of the bombs. Three cards. Let's draw 3 cards. Ow. Okay. Ow. And we're back to full health. Sniped. Let's do this so that we can play the malfunction. Never mind. So we can go here, plus the Cultivation and Mark of the Lotus. Assuming that they do a lot of board clearing here. Could also save that for a follow-up turn, I suppose. Since maybe leaving the meme around on the board wasn't the best idea. Oh, the shuffle, man. The shuffle actually just wrecked me here. That's a big deal.
Must protect little one. Light the fuses.
Hello. There are other minions on my board that are much less punishing for me to have that hit. Jeez. Really want that off the board. I've let it live for far too long as it is.
Job's done.
I think it's heavily going to depend on how many bombs we draw next turn, right? I've got 9. It's pretty unlikely that I draw 3 in a row. And even if for some reason we don't have lethal, we can just use the Rock Dalar and block our next draw. Okay, that's a big deal, because now it's only 2 in a row. Still pretty unlikely, but certainly more likely. So next.
You're good.
Oh, well, never mind. The opponent had the misfortune of playing Dr. Boom, which... Okay, so this is just going to be a face race.
Witness the
It does mean
ways
this is
of
playable
my
on
force.
2. I can hero power, play the Treant on 1. Can also just rip this and play 2 Treants. The malfunction is huge, though. I just get a bunch of stats in play on turn 1. I think I want this to bloom. Because the Treants adapting is a big part of my game plan here. But I think turns like this are why Leroy maybe isn't doing so hot right now. It's a serious double-edged sword of a passive that he has.
You are not the boss of me.
Leroy Jenkins! I'm on fire!
Really tempted to take this, but probably just go here. This can get my cultivation, never mind. Wow, those were near perfect hits.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, this is ready to go for next turn. That means our cultivation is ready to go as well. So we can probably get the cultivation down next turn. We go here, hero power, play the Treant, play this, and that will make the cultivation free. Actually, we don't even need to play the Treant from the hero power because of Leroy's passive.
Leroy Jenkins! Follow this! Let's do this! Not on fire.
That's a really good pickup for after this disgusting turn. All right. Pretty good. Oof. I think my card draw is going to be a little bit better.
Jenkins! At least I have chicken.
I didn't even get to see it. I wanted to show you my card draw.
Salama Ashelanore.
Witness the ways of my forest.
All right, what are we doing here? Probably making a Treant on 1, a Treant on 2, and then this behind it in an ideal world. It's not bad. That's kind of bad for me, though. Stealth. Can't be targeted. Divine Shield's pretty good, too. I just need something to stick so I can get better value off of the overgrown beanstalk.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
Well, that's a pretty good response here. Health good. I do want to get at least 2 cards off of this, I think. Probably more in an ideal world. Does this deck run? Ooh. Okay, well, unfortunately we gotta do this. Do have quite a lot of options moving forward, though. Can make an aggressive play, a value play. Huh. To my side next turn could do some work. I think they are pretty clearly killing this. But I don't think we're in a good spot. That could be an issue.
Audio processing.
We just go with the living mana turn. Which gets me a full board full of trees. Okay. Forgot how much I missed this card. It was like, it's not superb here, but it's historically such a good card, or was at one point such a good card. And like, I don't know, makes me nostalgic for what aggro decks used to be when like they had to make an all-in play like this instead of just having infinite resources after the fact. Like, it's a bit of a high roll for them, but it was one of the more likely minions. Though I guess the high roll was getting the Psycho Pump to begin with.
Care to make a wager, friend? Time's short.
It's a nice draw here. Alright. Probably I'm gonna want to try and find lethal next turn. If I have some semblance of a board, but I think it's... It's fine, that takes the manufacturing error. We still have spring water and even to my side as options. Depending on how many trees they kill here. What did they take? Rockdalar. It suggests they want to play a little bit later than I was assuming. Okay. Got 9 damage. I don't think we're getting lethal here. This is 6, 15. Still not lethal.
Vengeance! Vengeance!
Time is of the essence.
Let's try and preserve minions since we have the drum circle in hand. Oh, that can't be good for me, can it?
Oh, it says explode!
Could also be worse for me, I suppose. They do have minions in their deck, right? Okay. Okay, then. I think I do at least want to take some of the spell damage off the board here. 17, though.
Vengeance!
You go face. So this is a minion. This is a minion. It's going to depend on what they got off of the unstable magic this turn, I think. As well as that. I don't think anything clears the board that's an an elemental. Okay, we should be able to get there.
Merely a setback.
They're afraid of the Arbor up. Opponent didn't even know it was Arbor Day.